So Dan and I met December of last year.
Actually at a party at my house, we were all playing guitars, sitting around our living room.
Me and Dan just really hit it off, and we ended up writing the next day.
Yeah, when we got in the room together, it was just like instantaneous magic. We just knew it whenever we started writing that there was a chemistry there.
We wrote sometimes 2 and 3 times a day. It was crazy. We kind of got in our role.
I don't recall ever seeing 2 writers churn out so many great songs in such a short amount of time. It's dumbfounding. They're on a roll. There's something very, very special going on there between their writing.
Scott Hendricks and I were sitting there listening to Dan and Shay play song after song after song, and you know, usually you try to control your body language and don't try to have people understand how excited you are. I really like these kids a lot on so many levels. They make me smile. They come in with such energy and enthusiasm. It's insane.
They're just great guys. I'm honored to call them my friends.
It's just music has always been a huge influence on my life, especially gospel and country music.
I think the first country artist that I got into was Kenny Chesney. I heard the song I Go Back, and I couldn't believe the lyrical content and how it just took me somewhere, and it just made me feel something. And ever since then, I've been listening to a lot of country music.
Loved Rascal Flatts. Rascal Flatts was a huge influence.
That guy plays a broken road and let me stray too.
So I think something that's super special about us is together we wrote all the songs on our album. I think that gives the album kind of an honest feel.
I love getting into a room and thinking, what would I sing about and what would I do? Because when we do write those songs, a lot of times they're personal experiences. And to sing something that you wrote that's true is an unbelievable feeling.
I rarely make the decision to get a record out as fast as we are with Dan and Shay because we need time to develop. They already have 18 #1 records recorded in their demos, at least.
And they've practically written 2 albums in the span of about 9 or 10 months. Working with them as a co-producer is a real honor. They have a unique system of how they go about doing it, and all I'm trying to do is help them get better.
So when I first heard Shay's voice, I was completely blown away. I tried to build tracks and build the instrumentation around his voice, and it's such an important element to let that be showcased because it is so fantastic.
They're very gifted.
So we jumped in.
I think the relationship between Shay and I has always been so focused around the song and the craft of songwriting. In our album, I think you'll be able to tell that it's just everything is focused around the song. Songs that people can connect to at any age.
Watching that body sway to every song I'd say. You were California beautiful. I was playing everything but cool. I can still hear that.
Dan and Shay have made a huge impression on me because it is very few times in life that something comes along that it fits this format, but it's just on the edge of something so different and fresh that it's distinctive. There is nothing that sounds like this in music.
I feel like the luckiest guy in the world to get to work on this with them.
First week, Myrtle Beach, where it all began.